Unfortunately, these good practices were harder to identify than the bad ones. Let me start by speaking about my favorite topic, as you mentioned in your opening of me. I speak about fraud a lot. Representatives from 4 colleges encouraged our applicants to falsify their federal financial aid forms, or what you all have heard before is the FAFSA form, F-A-F-S-A. Examples included telling our students not to report the $250,000 in savings. One representative told us that this $250,000 wasn't any of the government's business. Another one told us to delete the $250,000 from our federal aid form. Other students were told to add bogus dependents to their federal aid form. One representative held up 3 fingers and told us specifically to add 3 bogus dependents to our federal aid form. By falsifying our applications, our fictitious students would have qualified for federal grants and subsidized loans that they were not entitled to. In other words, although we had enough money to pay for this, they told us to commit fraud so that federal taxpayers would pick up the tab. The following videos show you 2 of these fraud cases.
Is there a reason why you put this amount in for cash?
I got an inheritance last year. My aunt passed away, and that's why I thought, well, maybe I could go to school now. Does it affect anything?
Yeah. Frankly, in my opinion, they don't need to know how much cash you have. That's why you did a tax return.
I didn't know.
Yeah, just a FYI, they don't need to know your cash.
I didn't know. No. I was filling out the form.
Yeah, and a lot of people are honestly answer it, and that's fine. But if you're doing it up here at the school, I pretty much tell them that's why you have a tax return.
Your EFC is high. You won't qualify for a grant to pay that.
Oh, man.
Government do have the thing that we call special condition, meaning if there's something going on in your life at this point that will reduce your income from last year to this year, we can go back in and say, well, this was what happened in 2009.
Yeah.
2010 is going to be totally different.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know of anything.
You're not supporting anyone else or anything?
No, I'm not.
So now, if we go back in and say, okay, you made $30,000 and you're claiming a couple of people. And with the economy, it's understandable because people have to move in with other people.
Right.
You know.
Right. I don't do anything that fast, so I just turn this in to you.
Turn it in to me, and then I'll make the corrections according to what you're telling me.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. So that would be like $5,000 I'd get for Pell Grant. And then
approximately, with 2 people, with 2 kids and you, it'd be 3 people. You might not get the whole $5,000, but you would get over 4, I would say.